Hello everybody, Amazing Zane here. Today we are going to be looking at the official images for the Ninjago Summer 2022 sets. These will all be releasing on August 1st in the United States, and a lot of them are based on the new Ninjago Season 16, or Ninjago Crystalized for the proper name, but there is one Ninjago core set which we'll be looking at first. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. The first set that we will be looking at is that Ninjago core set I mentioned earlier, and it is set number 71759, the Ninja Dragon Temple. This will retail for $40 in the US and has a pretty interesting looking dragon build for a core set, if I say so myself. And it has a couple of temple builds for the Sword of Fire, and a bike for those orange snakes that we got in the last wave. And 4 minifigures, including the core suit Kai and Nia, and those 2 snake minifigures. Now we have the first actual Ninjago Crystalized base set in this video, set number 71768, which is Jay's Golden Dragon Motorbike. This will retail for $20 and has a pretty nice looking bike build for Jay, which is great considering this is his first bike in 5 years. I especially like the dragon head on the front of the bike. There's also a little crystal drone thing, and it comes with 2 minifigures, which are the Golden Dragon Suit Jay and a Vengestone Warrior. By the way, every set in this Crystalized wave comes with an exclusive minifigure, but the Vengestone Warriors come in every set, so that's pretty interesting. The next set on our list is set number 71769, which is Cole's Dragon Cruiser, and this will be retailing for, I believe, $45 in the US. And this car that comes in the set for Cole is very reminiscent of the Rock Roader from 2016, but it uses the Cole's dirt bike wheels in the back. We get 4 minifigures, including the Golden Dragon suit for Kai, the Cole minifigure, a Vengestone Warrior, and General Asphira, which looks pretty good. And by the way, earlier this year I made a video showing possible designs for the returning villains, and after this video I will be doing a video comparing my designs versus the official ones, so stay tuned for that. This is Zane's Golden Dragon Jet, which will be retailing for $30, and the jet looks really good. The design reminds me a lot of the Stormfighter, but like Jay's motorcycle, it has a dragon head on the front. I'm not sure if you can really see it in this image. Honestly, I wish Zane got some sort of car or quad vehicle or something, because that would have been a first for Zane. But nevertheless, I like this jet, and the figures are really good too. We get a Zane minifigure, which looks really good, the Golden Dragon suit for Cole, and the new General Vangelis, aka the Skull Sorcerer, who has the crystallized golden weapon for the Scythe of Quakes. I think it looks really good, and all the weapons have these like hilts, which you can put the golden weapons into to make them, air quotes, crystallized. So I think that's really good, but let's move on to our next set. The next set on our list is set number 71771, the Crystal King Temple. And this set looks really good. It's a pretty unique temple for Ninjago, and it also has a pretty interesting build technique with that crystal prison. It's a tensegrity technique, which looks really good. This set also has all 4 of the golden weapons, which look really nice, and also a little dragon too. There's also really nice figures, including the 4 core elemental ninjas. Left to right, it's Zane, Jay, Kai, and Cole, a Vengestone Warrior, and a new antagonist, which is the Crystal King, who, spoiler alert, is and there will be a Caesar Cipher link in the description, which, when uncoded, will reveal the actual identity of the Crystal King. I made it myself, put a link in the description, go check it out. And now we have the Crystal King itself. This is set number 71772, and it will be retailing for $80 in the US. This is a pretty unique mech for Ninjago. It's got 4 legs, 2 arms, a really nice looking sword, and a chest plate which reminds me a lot of the Overlord. Seems kinda sus to me. The figures are also really nice. We get Harumi, 2 Vengestone Warriors, though I think one of them is called a Vengestone Brute, the Crystal King with 2 arms this time, and an exclusive Lloyd. Here's a closer look at each of the figures. I really like the Vengestone Warriors' weapons. And Harumi honestly looks super demented with those purple eyes, but I love the transparent pink swords. The next set that we'll be looking at is set number 71773, Kai's Golden Dragon Raider. This will be retailing for $90 in the US, and I must say, it's a pretty weird looking vehicle for Kai. I'm honestly not sure what to make of it. I'm hoping that the wheels, the front ones at least, can articulate, but it's got a cockpit for 2, and some really nice minifigures. We get 3 Vengestone Warriors, and not General Mr. E, but General Mr. F, so possibly a new model for Mr. E. Think of it like the Mr. E Mark II, and I'm hoping that if it is a newer model for Mr. E, we might actually have him speak. I would really want that to happen. We also get a new Skylar variant, which I think looks really cool. Kai minifigure, and a golden dragon suit for Zane. And all these figures look really nice, and this set is pretty cool, however weird the vehicle may look. The next set that we will be looking at is set number 71774, Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon. This will be retailing for $140, I believe, and it is really cool. It's sort of a cross between the Golden Dragon and the Ultra Dragon, and I like it. Like the Crystal King Temple, it comes with all 4 of the golden weapons. And by the way, going back to the dragon, I really like the golden dragon heads. And the minifigures are super nice too. We get 3 Vengestone Warriors, though I believe, again, that some of the Vengestone Warriors are Vengestone Brutes. The Crystal King with 4 arms again. The gold suits for Jay, Cole, Kai, and Zane. Not with the wings, though. And Oni Lloyd, which, honestly, I'm super curious about. I mean, is he going to be turning evil in this form? Or... yeah, I'm just really curious about what's going to happen. But let's look at the last Ninjago Season 16 set on our list. That last Ninjago Crystalized set is set number 71775, Nia's Samurai X Mech, which I believe is going to be retailing for $120. And it looks really good. The mech honestly looks like a cross between the original Samurai mech and Pixel's mech. Got some really interesting part uses, especially in the legs with those Seabound cockpits in black. And a little dragon for the Vengestone army. And some really, really good minifigures too. We get a crystallized version of the mechanic, which is slightly different than the Ninjago City Gardens version. I especially like the lightning coming out of his cyborg hand, and it looks a lot more accurate than the Ninjago City Gardens version. We also get a Vengestone Warrior, which is same as in all the other sets. Then there's General Pythor, which I really like the design of, and a new Garmadon variant who looks like he's been in his Oni form, but what's really weird is that he doesn't have 4 arms. There's also this little Nelson figure, which I really like. The use of that hood piece from Lego Hidden Side. R.I.P. Lego Hidden Side. You died too soon. Anyways, the use of that piece makes him look a lot like Scott, and I like the blue katanas on his back. There's also the gold J figure, which is pretty nice. I also like the Wu figure, which has the dragon armor again, and his banner looks really nice too. And there's also this new Samurai X form for Nia. And yes, I said Samurai X. And Nia is also back in human form, which I'm curious to understand why. But I really like the suit. It kind of feels like a cross between, again, like I said with the mech, it feels like a cross between her original suit and Pixel's Samurai suit, which looks really cool. I'm honestly super excited for this new season. Hope you guys are too. So my final thoughts on this wave is that all these sets are really, really good. Well, except for the Ninjago Core one. I absolutely hate Ninjago Core. What really bothers me is that to buy all the Ninjago Crystalized sets, it's gonna cost you $600. What? Now, I get it. I get that all the sets have an exclusive minifigure, but still, it's just so ridiculous. I especially feel like these two, circled in red, have a price to part ratio that's kind of weird. Don't get me wrong, I still like these sets, but I'll probably just spend most of my money bricklinking the minifigures, and maybe I might get one or two of the sets. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!